Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, it's again proven that brute force solves things, unfortunately, better than debates in our civilized democratic societies. The evidence: block the government or, block the streets, get closer to the government, look them in the eye across the street, and they will make concessions. If you try to debate with them or reason with them, tell them, hey, these are our concerns, please help us, do something for us, they will not. When you show up with your tractor in front of their business or their house, they will cut a deal. So that tells us again that unfortunately, Marie Antoinette and Louis, the same tactic works nowadays. So it worked in the 18th century. Now it's going to work nicely in the 21st century. The same thing. Why? Because we are the same animals. Pretend to be a little bit more civilized. Well, we have the percepts, but we can't. That's how we were created. The best creation, by the way. So what's going on here? Paris is surrounded, encircled, and paralyzed. By whom? By the people. And the governance are doing what? The guys in charge? Hey, let's talk. We're going to promise you because we have it. I will tell you a personal story about this. Only when you threaten with quitting the job or coming closer and looking in the eye the opponent, then they will find all the resources that a minute ago they did not have. Here, BBC, and this is from the 26th of January 2024. France farmer protests. Prime Minister, the 34-year-old individual, offers key concessions after roads around Paris blocked. So now he can make, according to him, which the protesters don't think is key concessions, offers key concessions now only after roads around Paris blocked. So again, brute force, it seems to work better than dialogue and debate. Seems to me. Look at this one. 34-year-old. Okay, I remember those times. France's new prime minister has announced key concessions to protesting farmers in a move the government hopes will end the growing demonstrations. Keyword: growing. Among promises Gabriel Attal made on Friday were an end to rising fuel costs. Until when? That would be the first. End it today and tomorrow we restart. You give us what? 50 years? Okay, if you give us 50 years, we're going to agree with that. And the simplification of regulations. Details please, with the end of rising. How? How are you going to end that today, but you're incapable yesterday? Where did you pull that off? Someone is paying for this. Can you guess who? Yeah. Somehow the government will find a way to tax you. No, hidden tax. They will, tax other things higher, and you will pay for this, your taxes. So yeah, we're not gonna increase the prices here. We're not gonna increase the fuel costs, but we're gonna charge you for bread, 3 times. Not you, the companies, and not, let's say, not bread, or something else that you need. Let's say property tax. Property tax or income tax. We're gonna increase that. And from there, we're gonna pay for you what we gave you. So again, is those guys, they're gonna be fucked? Not them, ever. Or they're gonna make some, get some loans maybe, borrow some money. It came hours after farmers took their protest about pay and low food prices to Paris. As I told you, look them straight in the eye in close proximity, like so. Okay, and they will pee their pants. Major roads, so the Paris blocking major roads into and out of the capital. And I'm quoting, "You wanted to send a message, and I've received it loud and clear," he said. Really? You received it only when they blocked streets? Only then? So that tells you again what? Okay. Before that, no, man, no, I can't do that. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. See you never. Adieu. That's what they did. These guys came closer. Shit. Oh my. Oh. We got everything. Everything. The idiots. We're going to take from them, go around and drop them on their heads. You're going to see. We will put agriculture above everything else, including Ukraine and Israel? That will be the first question. He promised during a visit to cattle farm in a mountain village near the Spanish border. Mr. Attal tried to address the farmers' grievances, which include the increasing cost of farm diesel, late payment of European Union subsidies, burgeoning, I don't know how to pronounce that. I can't. Bureaucracy and competing from imports. He announced, well, competition, what do you want? Competition is competition. He announced 10, like Zelensky. He's a Zelensky style anyway. Half from his father. 10 immediate measures. Peace process, remember? They come with 10. 10 commandments. Sounds familiar? Yeah, okay. Why not 9? Why not 12? To help, like, I don't know. To help, including the scrapping of the plan that would increase the cost of fuel. So it will not, until when? For how long? A month? This is the first question. You get us out of your hair, close right here, and then you increase it. And then it's hard for us to come back again, and you're going to be prepared, better prepared next time. Mr. Attal said that an appeal would be made to the European Union. No appeal. I don't want an appeal. I want a solving decision. Something is decided. I don't want an appeal. Hey, excuse me, can you do this for me? No, I want a done deal. That's how we talk. I'm gonna appeal. Asking for changes to the rules that mean farmers are required to keep some of their land fallow. He added that France would remain opposed to signing an EU free trade, His concessions have not gone down well with some. Okay, and I'm quoting, we are not satisfied with what was announced this evening. A representative of the National Federation of Farmers Unions, the main farmers unions, told the France Info radio network, a few requests have been met, but it is not enough. We will continue to remain mobilized. It's not necessary roadblocks. There will be different forms of mobilizations on the road, on roundabouts, in front of supermarkets. She said, holy moly, she's an independent woman and strong too. So earlier on the day, on Friday, the A1 motorway linking Paris, the northern city of Lille, and Belgium was blocked by tractors and hay bales. According to the FNSEA, some 55,000 people were mobilized nationwide. By the way, the French, the French society opinion polls, 80% support, 80 or 90, I think it was 90. 80% was in support or against the pension reform that one guy, the president, Macron, signed into law, bypassing everybody. Legally. That's democracy for you, right? One guy decided against 80% of the population. Opinion poll, they don't dare to conduct a referendum on that one. The same here, I think 90% of the French population, I covered in another video, supports the farmers. They're going to do concessions. Yeah, all right, I want to see it. But it's going to be next. What's going to be next? It says here, among the protesters was Christophe Buvsart, a cereal and milk farmer in the Oise region north of Paris. He told the Agence France-Presse news agency that the plan was to build a ring around the city and to keep moving closer in, increasing the pressure. Voila, mon ami. We are not here when we hear our governments saying that they understand us, that they know what we're going through is just a load of rubbish, he said, the same guy. The politicians, sit in their leather seats, in their heated or air-conditioned offices, don't see the impact of all the decisions they make on us. They see, but they don't care. That's the problem. Until you come closer, remember. So this is what's going on with these guys. Until you get closer, they will not solve problems. Until then, they're good to go. Good, yeah, we're going to solve it. Now, let me tell you my experience. My experience in the United States of America. Newly arrived in this beautiful country and had to get a job. So I went to get a job, and finally I got a job as a in a roofing company. You know, you went to college and didn't matter. Roofing company, no problem, laborer. Well, you do what you need to do. So you work hard, no problem, from when the sun rises to when the sun sets. I was glad. I worked overtime, and then I was promoted to the job of a foreman of the team. And then after a while, I was promoted as the superintendent. So I was the superintendent of all the jobs with the teams and the foreman. So I was in charge. Between me and the boss was nobody. And the boss was the president of the company. It was a commercial company. It was not the one with the shingles, not that not that one. Flat roofs. I'm not going to go deeper in detail. So anyway, I was paid a certain amount, which I knew it was way below the previous superintendent was paid. I was paid less than some foremans. Why? Because I ascended so fast. Within a year, I became the superintendent. So he didn't give me the minimum that gave to the other ones. So I was paid below, but I was doing the job for the same guys over there that were paid much more. Good deal for them. Why? Because I thought, coming from a family, that valor will be reimbursed. People will pay you, will say, well, I can't insult you to give you this amount of pay per hour. I think it's not fair. That's what I thought. That's what we thought from Romania, communist Romania, that the capitalists are. You see how naive we were? But how we were naive with idiots who lived, Romanians who defected during the communist times, lived in the West for a while, came back to Romania to visit after they got their citizenships, so the communist government cannot fuck them. And he was telling us, like gods, let me tell you how things are in the West, man. The owner, the president of a company like GM, is not going to hire his son as the vice president or some. No, man, he's going to hire his son from the janitorial position, and then laborer right there, you know, in the assembly line. And then if he deserves, he's going to get promoted. If not, he doesn't care, man. That's capitalists are, man. Fair, and yeah, some are like that. In my instance, was not like that. He's got I'm not going to talk about the family, but I can tell you more about that one. It was not like we were told in Romania. So I thought that I'm going to work hard like a boxer from Animal Farm of George Orwell, the horse. Remember the working class? I'm going to work harder. Instead of being a weasel, I say, wait, fuck you. I want to work harder. So I work harder. And the same thing. Nothing happened. And I spoke with another owner of a different company, and he said, "Why?" A friend of mine, and he said, "Why don't you go and tell him that you like he was, go and ask for it. Tell him, hey, I've been working this amount. Maybe I should get this. What do you think? Look at that, and so on." But I was too embarrassed of the situation to go and sell myself. Like for instance, right now, you have never heard me in this channel telling you, and by the way, please subscribe if you like the bullshit. No, I never said that. And by the way, click a like button. I like when you click a like button. That means you appreciate what I'm doing, and then creates energy in me. I see when people subscribe to my channels, and it's a reward. It's a sentimental reward. Okay, that's how I see it. I feel embarrassed to promote myself in that. I think it's beneath us. If you're good, you should be recognized. Well, it doesn't work that way here. So eventually, I spoke with the owner, and I said, well, I was traveling with him. I was with him all the time, with the president. And he said, well, we can, man. We barely survive here to keep the lights on and all that. That was not true. Why? Because I knew a lot. I knew a lot from the whole company. I know what other people were paid that were not working. There were people who were paid, but they were not working. I'm not going to go deeper into detail. Another hanky-panky. So I knew he was lying to me. So one day when I got enough, I said, one day came and dropped it on his lap. I quit right now. And then he started saying, whoa, 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 2 weeks notice. After he fucked me for, I would say, 8 months or so. He wanted to be by the book now. Hey, that's not nice. You just dropped in on my lap. Well, you didn't pay me. You didn't pay me. You embarrass. That's the way I am. I hold it. And when it's the end, I explode very badly. When I'm going to tell everything I got the way I want to tell you. Okay? Not like this. Nah. You haven't seen Emil yet. Like that, you have seen nothing yet. So anyway, so I said done. And he said, whoa. It was in the morning when we were supposed to go, work. And he said, come with me. And I knew what was going to come. I gave him all the credit cards, the company, everything I got over there. The keys, everything you need to give to the boss before you leave. In a bag, like a gypsy. Let's put it this way, going out. So let's talk. I knew what was coming, and I told him before I went in the office, you cannot change my mind. In my head was, I'm done. I broke. I don't bend. We went in, and then guess what? A lot of things that were not possible before were possible right now. A lot of things. Pay increase, vacations, including go out 2 weeks. 2 weeks go, we pay you. It's a vacation, extra on top of your regular vacation. We're going to increase your vacations. We're going to increase your pay. We're going to increase every fucking thing. Okay? It was too late. I was broken. I said no. No. And that was it. No. So only then everything was available? And it was available because I knew. But for me it was an insult, personal insult. Too long and too much. And then the question is, from whom? From whom? An owner of a fucking company? Really? How much is 1 + 1? Let's start with that one. All right, that's enough. I'm already more than 20 years and I still feel that way. But that's the way we are, some of us. So yeah, the same thing. Sebastian promises now, where he could have promised that yesterday, the day before, a month ago, 2 months ago. He was not the prime minister at that time, but still. Only now, when things are blocked? Yep. So that means what? That means what? Only when you threaten like that? Exactly. Because good people, no? Good people. Yeah, let's negotiate. Let's talk about. What do you mean, sell myself? I'm fucking your horse here. I'm working more than everybody else. I should be your diamond. And you pay me like I'm a piece of rust? Yeah. Why? You didn't negotiate. Do I need to? Yeah. Well, I don't like that kind of bazaar mentality. If I want that, I go in other places on this planet. You know what I mean? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.